Hello everyone, I am the coach of your Maryland Mudkips, Peter96er, and I'm going to be going over the team that I'm going to bring versus my Week 2 match versus Lugh. Now, before I get into the introductions, I would like to say that a trade happened between myself and the free agency. I decided that, Girder had a pretty poor performance Week 1. I did not like what I would like to see. I do want a defogger, so I decided to move on from Girder and Matang to pick up Wheezing Galar. I got the boy. I originally did draft regular Wheezing, but it doesn't get the fog, so why not get the one with the hat? And you might notice that that's probably like a pretty one-sided trade, but I did have a lot of points left after draft, so the points matched up. Now, to get into the matchup, I am facing Lugh, one of the better players in this draft league. This, to me, is one of the most important games of the season. Someone in the draft league that I respect has vouched for him, and he put in work Week 1, unlike me. So I'm gonna need a bounce back after my poor performance Week 1, and I believe I have the squad to do so. So, let's get into the team that I brought. Now, of course, last week I brought Sun. I don't think it's gonna fly here. Sun is good for Pokemon like Walking Wake and Sandy Shocks, but they can perform in rain. So, let's get Pelipper, let's get our swimming shorts. Let's press Surf 5 times and just win the game, It's very strong. Hyper offense versus Lugh, and his team is bulky. Extreme bulk in Toxapex, in Skeledirge, in Skarmory. His team, I would like to say that the upside is that I think I do have a positive matchup for our teams, because his team is very physically bulky, while my team is especially offensive, and his team is physically offensive, while my team is physically bulky. So, I have no excuse to win this besides me being worse. And let's get over all the sets and start it off. I have to, of course, go with Child in Mouth or Pelipper. I have to cook this week. This week is make or break. I have to cook. The EV spreads are gonna be strange. I have 44 special attack, which was just some leftover EVs after I had enough HP, had enough defense, and had enough special defense for everything. I am 76 speed, even though I'm a relaxed nature, which lowers your speed, so I always outspeed his Hariyama and his Ursaluna. I have enough defense and HP that I always live non-flame or boosted Thunder Punch from Hariyama. I am U-Turn, Hurricane, Roost, and Surf. Hurricane and Surf, so I can always put out damage, even though this is 44 special attack. Roost and U-Turn, just so I can keep up rain, and also so I can get some momentum for my rain sweepers in the back. The first rain sweeper is Walking Wake. I put max special attack and a modest nature with Life Orb, so I don't need any boosting moves to do damage. I am running Agility Walking Wake because I need something to outspeed something like Regieleki, which I have just enough speed EVs to outspeed max speed Regieleki. So nothing will be speed creeping the Walking Wake. I have Flip Turn, Surf, and Dragon Pulse, just in case if I want to keep momentum with Walking Wake. I don't need to set up immediately, while Surf and Dragon Pulse are the moves I'm going to be clicking after I need a kill or I need to set up. His team is also slow, so I will not need all the speed that I possibly could have. The next is Sandy Shocks. I decided to go Choice Scarf, and as you can see, do not need a lot of speed because I'm already raising my speed. So this is just built to outspeed max speed Meowscarda. And I'm max special attack with a modest nature, and then the rest in regular defense. Now, what I'm doing with Sandy Shocks is he is going to be Thunder, Earth Power, Volt Switch, Stealth Rock. Even though I am Choice Scarf, Stealth Rock is for the early game. I am probably going to want Rocks up, so if I get up Stealth Rocks early, this thing will be good. So he is going to be one of my 3 rain sweepers because of the choice scarf. He's going to be outspeeding almost everything on your team, and he's going to be able to. Has a really good matchup into his team because Thunder plus Earth Power is really good coverage, and Thunder is 100% accurate. Well, always hitting in the rain. So I'm looking forward to what this guy could do. Now we have Golden Child the Keldeo. Choice specs, max special attack plus modest and just enough speed to outspeed the slowest Mon below Keldeo, which I believe is probably like a weird year. His team is very slow, so I don't need a lot of speed investment, and Keldeo, Walking Lake, and Sandy Shocks are naturally fast. I'm running Secret Sword, Surf, Air Slash, and Flip Turn. Air Slash is for the things that Surf and Secret Sword can't hit, and you know, if I can't beat him with skill, beat him with luck. 30% Air Slash flinch, and then Flip Turn to keep momentum. Now, this is where the main cooking happened. My last 2 Pokemon, I know I'm gonna need to cook. I'm gonna need to bring something out there. I'm gonna need to bring something that can make sure that I win. So, Weezing Galar, Custap Berry with Indoor. This means that at around 50%, I can. Also, I have enough attack EVs to 2-hit KO a Latias, which is why I have Play Rough instead of Strange Team. Latias is very specially defensive. Same thing with this whole team. So Play Rough will be doing 50% at least to max defense Latias, which I doubt he will be. And the rest I put in special defense and then HP, because of course this is built for Latias, and if he's going for my physical defense, then it's fine anyways. He can't one-shot me without a choice specs, and if he has a choice specs, that's fine. That means even better. And of course, Defog, Pain Split if I need to recover, and then Endure, Pain Split. Make sure that I can always recover with Weezing if I have that Custap Berry. Last Pokemon, even though this is one of my Sun abusers, I am deciding to add Splinter. This thing looks good here. Of course, it's an answer to his Latias with it being a dark type, but I had to cook. I needed something special, and I realized that max defense Latias lives max attack choice banded Sucker Punch. So there was no way. I was like, well, so I can never one-shot this thing, and if he brings something like Weakness Policy like he did last game, not very good. So, Fake Out, and with no item, Fake Out, steal his Weakness Policy, Sucker Punch, and I get the 2-hit since I am max special defense. He's never selecting Psy Shock against this thing because he is a dark type. I am probably going to be Terra, even though, because I am scared of Aura Sphere or Draining Kiss. So, Draining Kiss is, of course, resisted by fire, and then just so I'm not weak to Aura Sphere, I am going to get out of that dark typing. So, besides Fake Out and Sucker Punch, I have Terra Blast and Toxic Spikes. I do want fire coverage because Grass is the best offensive type. Well, Dark isn't the best offensive type. And Toxic Spikes, so I can bring this in and it can still provide value even if Latias isn't coming in. This thing is a Latias check. I know it's probably not best to have a check for one Pokemon if he doesn't bring it, but I think this thing could cook even without Latias. It gets to steal one item, and Sucker Punch, Terra Blast plus Toxic Spikes. I feel like having Fire, Dark is always good, and then having Toxic Spikes is even better if he doesn't bring something like Toxapex. But I do think he will. It's just so I can provide something, so Shiftry isn't just there. So, the squad, to go over again, is Pelipper to set up the rain, Keldeo, Walking Wake, and Sandy Shocks to be sort of rain sweepers, Weezing Galar and Shiftry in the back for support. Of course, I have Defog, and of course, I have Toxic Spikes on Shiftry. So, to go over my opponent's team once again, after you saw my team, he has very, very bulky team. But an upside is that Skarmory, a usual demon for most teams, will probably not be coming. Toxapex, definitely coming. I'd be surprised if he didn't bring it, just because it does so well against Rain and Sun. As water types are a natural enemy to this team. Some other key Pokemon that I do not want him to bring is mainly just Latias. Latias swept his opponent week 1, so I do not want to face that. Besides that, his team, while scary, I think I have a good matchup. Even though Meowscarada resists water, in rain, I 2-shot with every single one of my Pokemon besides Sandy Shocks, which is extremely good for me. Hariyama, while good, will not be doing a lot this game. It's pretty... I don't think it has enough speed to do what it needs to do. Colossal could be scary if he gets his Steam Engine ability off, but besides that, he might not have the offense to deal with my Pokemon, even though they're not bulky. So, I'm looking to out offense his defense, and this is going to be a classic battle of defense versus offense. Once again, let's look at the squad to end out on the squad. So I'll throw it past the future self, and I hope I win. Hello, before we get into battle, I did mess up in reading the ability for Pickpocket. I thought is if I hit them, it steals their item, but no, they have to hit me. So that completely changes the plan of us dealing with Latias. So I decided to make it Assault Vest, because I really am just still scared of Weakness Policy. But I get to Fake Out and Sucker Punch, which should be able to knock it out if it isn't max defense. And if it's max defense, then I should be fine. Same EVs, not too big of a change, but I do have to point it out if you're confused in the video. Same thing, Terra Blast, Sucker Punch, and Fake Out stayed, but instead of Toxic Spikes, because I'm Assault Vest, I decided to do Explosion. I am Wind Rider, because Chlorophyll never happening, and in Wind Rider, just makes it so like I can't get hit with like a random blizzard. Shiftry should be able to deal with Latias, and that is the reason why I'm here. So now we'll actually be going into the battle. Alright, everyone, I am Peter96er, the coach of Vermilion Mudcaps, and this is my match versus Lugh. Now, he did bring Regieleki, which is interesting, because if I do have Child of Mouth, I can just switch to Ed, and Eddie, and I get a pretty clean attack against most Pokemon. Now, I should be living most hits from an Ursaluna, and I should be able to. So I think the real thing is, do I want to start with Ed, and Eddie? Or do I want to start with Child and Mouth? Because I feel like he's gonna... Lugh, you're evil. I think the intended start is Ed, and Eddie, though. Because it's good against most Pokemon, besides Latias. But then I could just do a quick Volt switch to something like Tom and Tom. But yeah, good, bad, okay, good. So, yeah. Well, well, it's not good. I don't want to sack Pelipper, and I know Ursaluna is extremely bulky, so do I really want Ursaluna to just get a kill here? But he could also be trying to kill. Oh my goodness. Earthquake will not burn to kills. He knows I have Tom and Tom, so he's not gonna rock slide. Because he thinks I am. So actually, I'm gonna go this. Because, yeah. It's not Flame Orb. What does that mean? What does Bulletproof do? What? Could be Choice Band. And if I surf, something like, I think he can just go Toxapex for free. So, yeah, you turn. I think we do this, and then get up our Stealth Rocks. Because he goes straight back out into Luna, and I press Stealth Rock. Ooh. Okay. If he surfs again, I'll do it. I'll go Wheezing. Damn. Pain Split. Boom. Oh. Does that mean I can't switch? Okay. Alright, I'm just out of Custap, so yeah. He's not gonna expect this though, which is Custap Berry, Pain Split. So I don't live this, but he's pretty low, but he does just get to Regenerator it off. You know what? If I go Splinter, who comes out? And that's a Skarmory, because I definitely got a kill here with like a Leaf Blade. You know that. So he's either going Skeletor, but then I could also knock off. So I don't think he's gonna do that. So you know what? He might just go Skarmory. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Max attack. And I knew it. Terra Fire, Terra Blast. Does crazy damage. Does nothing. Does like nothing. Oh my goodness. Max defense. Goodness. This is a roll. But he's gonna see that I could just Terra Blast and possibly get the kill here. So I'm gonna switch to boom. Right? I am scared of Toxapex, but in an endgame, I am just 2 Pokemon away for a Sandy Shocks endgame. Bam. I'll surf. Let's just surf. He has Thunder Punch! I EV this just so I can live a Thunder Punch too. We'll do this. Because now, I know he's probably Choice Band. Because if not, he would have done that earlier. And Shadow Math lives for 1 more. I could do a Thunder, but nah. I think I'll Earth Power. 2 Earth Power, and Earth Power kills it! Alright. Eddie gets his first kill, and that is the biggest problem. Now walking Wake. destroys. Walking Wake can agility on one of his Pokemon and just absolutely obliterate. Now, I don't know if he knows I'm Choice Scarf. He knows. Okay. We go this. We fake out. We ball. Max attack. Splinter putting in the work. Now, I hope he brings in something like Ursaluna. Like something, because he has nothing good for this. Because I am faster than like everything. And then Regieleki just gets sat on. You know what? This thing is really useful. That's what I could do. I mean, what does this thing have? Nothing. It's probably going to rapid spin. Reflect! It's definitely faster than me. If it's max speed, yeah. Now, but who's gonna set up on me? It can't Volt Switch. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. And if I die, I die. I press Surf a lot of times. That's it. I think this might be a GG's. And I think, wait, do I win this? Because it's definitely, but I have 2 Pokemon that just can press Surf 3 times. I outspeed. I press Surf. He's not bulky enough for this, yeah. Keldeo, the golden child, will he do it? It doesn't matter, I have so much in the back for his whole team. Alright. Do we win? I think we press Surf 3 more times. Alright. Now Ursaluna comes out. It's at 17? Oh. We live! Let's go! Oh my goodness. The team prevails. And we get the win. Oh. I was so nervous about this game. And I get the win. Keldeo shows that in rain, there's not a lot scarier. Oh my goodness. Oh. Pelipper lived on 1 HP to get 1 more turn. 1 more time in rain. Splinter dealt with his Latias. Oh my goodness. Oh. Alright. That's gonna be it for me today. We are 1-1 now. The team is looking good. We've shown our rain aspect. We've shown our sun aspect. This team is scary. Oh, GG's to my opponent. And I'll see you next time.